All right, working through the quadratic formula. Here we go. I have adapted the formula to make it calculator accessible for us. All right, in any textbook, this is exactly how you would see it as I am handwriting it right now. Quickly, thank you. And here we go. Step one, label A, B, C, and plug in the formula. The coefficient of x squared is our A, which is 12. The coefficient of x is 8, which is our B, and the constant by itself, negative 12, is our C. From here, we will take those and simply plug them in. Plug a chugga, choo choo. Negative 1, open your parenthesis, put in our B of 8, close it. Plus minus, it's what the formula asks for. The radical, open it up. Open your parenthesis, put in our B squared, or 8, close it, square it, minus 4. The 4 you do not have to put in parentheses. I kind of made an error there. It still works regardless. Open your parenthesis, put in your A of 12. Open your parenthesis, put in your C of, yes, negative 12. Close that up. And then we will set it over to A. And again, we will open the parentheses, put in the A of 12, and boom. All right, 2, 3, and 4 will be a computation. So we will start with negative 1 times B. So let me write our x equals here. I will highlight negative 1 times B, or let's just take the opposite of B. Negative 1 times 8 is, yes, negative 8. Open your plus minus. I am going to put in the radical. Now, when I do our computation, what I highlight in blue, I'm actually going to put into the calculator. If I don't highlight the radical, I do not want you to enter it into your calculator. All right, we will open a parenthesis, put in the 8, close it, hit x squared to square it. Minus, as in yes, our operation, 4, open, put in our 12, close, open, negative 12. So that's where your negative will be. Close it, hit enter. What do we get? We sure do. 640. I'm going to set this up for us, and then we will move to step 4. 2 times A, 2 dozen eggs. Wonderful job. 24. We'll put that on the bottom. All right, the reason we simplified radicals last week is because we will have to do so in step 5 here. All right, let's identify the greatest perfect square within the factors of 640, if there is one. Let's start by hitting y equals. Let's enter our 640 in. Hit division. Hit xton to get our x. Hit second, and then hit graph. All right, we now have our list of factors. We know it won't be 640. We won't be using 320. 4 works. 160, 128. Let's see if we can find a larger one. Oh, 64 is a perfect square. 64 times 10. Beautiful. All right. Let's break it down. So the square root of 64 is actually equal to the square root of 10 times 64. I am going to square the 64 as that is our perfect square. All right, we will take the square root of 64, which is 8, leave the root 10, just like we did last week, and now we will set up one more time. X equals negative 8, plus minus. Everything else is just a rewrite. Instead of the square root of 640, we will use 8 root 10. Beautiful. Set that over what number, guys? Wonderful job. 24 is that's just the rewrite. Step 6, it says to reduce outside numbers. All right, we have an 8 and a 24. Does 8 go into 24? It sure does. What we're going to do now is simply just divide all those outside numbers by 8. Negative 8 divided by 8 is negative 1. Bring down your plus minus. 8 divided by 8 is 1. I'll write it here so you have it for understanding, but guys, you'll never see that 1 on the right side of the plus minus. Just so you know that. Write it with its root 10. Set that over. 24 divided by 8 is 3. And circle your answer. All right, here we go. If you want to pause and practice this one, feel free, but I am going to work through it with the students. All right, so again, let's label. A equals, great job with just a 1 there. B equals 3. C equals negative 11. And again, let's just go ahead and set up our formula. Negative 1, open. Plug in your B of 3. Close it, plus minus. Open your radical, and let's go through it. 3, close it, square it, minus 4, open, plug in the A of 1, close it, open, plug in the C of negative 11, close it. We will set this over to A, so 2, open, put in your A of 1, and now we will start our computation portion. We'll do negative 1 times B. Well, negative 1 times 3 is, great job, class, negative 3. Bring down your plus minus. We'll open the square root there. Step 3, we'll do b squared minus 4ac. And again, guys, you don't have to put that 4 in parentheses. If you do, it's not going to change the answer. All right, I just realized that typos I was making the video, but I don't have a whole ton of time to recreate. All right, so let's do open 3, close. Let's hit x squared. Let's hit minus 4, open, our a of 1, close. Our c of negative 11, close. Let's hit enter. What do we get? 53. Great job, class. And then we'll set that over. 2 times 1 equaling 2. I'm actually going to bring this down just a hair for us. Then it says step 5, simplify the radical. All right, let's see if the radical can be simplified. Sometimes it cannot, and guess what? That's okay. We'll look to go to step 6, but first let's hit our y equals, clear it off, 53 divided by xton to get the x, second in graph to get our list, and I'll scroll back up to 1. All right, guys, we're looking for, 49 is not going to work. Is 36 going to work? No, 25 doesn't work, guys. Does 16 work? It does not. All right, 9 does not work. 4 does not work. Oh, so it can't be simplified further. No, it cannot. So number 6, reduce outside numbers. Can we reduce a negative 3 with a 2? We cannot. So guess what, guys? Go ahead and circle your answer. And that completes your video. Let's go. Check for all 6 steps. You'll at least have to do the first 4. 5 might not be able to simplify. 6 may not be able to reduce. Let's go.